who is working in the United States. What diocese? Los Angeles. Yeah, from Los Angeles. You know your name is not here. So we will hear a final share from a Filipina who is a missionary, and is now what is your position? A pastoral assistant in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, Miss Martinez, Miss Clarissa. Marunong ka pa magkakalit? Marunong ka microphone ka galing ka sa States, hindi ka marunong bumalik ng microphone. Lumapit ka ito. Ayan. Ano ang pangalan mo?
Clarissa po.
Clarissa. Taga saan ka dito?
Ang nanay ko, taga Marikina, and my dad is from Nueva Ecija.
Wow. Baka may mga taga Nueva Ecija dito. So we have one missionary. Sige na. Will you share with us how does it feel to be a lay Filipina missionary in like the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, one of the biggest archdioceses in the world, multicultural, and I am a pastoral assistant. What is a pastoral assistant?
A pastoral assistant is basically, an assistant to the pastor.
Hindi na tama. Iba ka mo sa assistant parish priest. Tawag kay Victor.
Wala mo kung ganito.
Wala.
Magandang umaga po, Cardinal. Magandang umaga po, mga kapatid sa ating Panginoon. I was born and raised here in the Philippines. And I was actually nurtured by the Benedictine sisters.
Oh, the Benedictine sisters.
Saint Scholastica po.
Saint Scholastica.
So I was here hanggang 16 years old po ako until my whole family migrated to Los Angeles when I was 16 years old. So 16 years later, I am here again to share with you the beautiful journey that Christ had prepared for us. In a nutshell, the Lord has tricked us. Our family has been tricked by God na sinabi niya na sa kagitnaan ng kahirapan namin dito, akala namin ang hahanapin namin sa Amerika ay kayamanan. Hindi po pala sa kayamanan sa material. But that is where we found that the seed of faith that was planted here in our own mother country will be brought over to Los Angeles to share to the rest of the world. And there's one thing for sure that we've noticed, and even my pastor here is actually, yung boss ko po, kasama ko po. Andito po siya. He found the Filipinos, and a lot of us in Los Angeles, a lot of the people find the Filipinos very irresistible.
Wow.
Very, very irresistible. You see, Blessed Mother is very irresistible. Jesus is very irresistible. And every time we bring our faith, paglabas po natin sa ating bansa, we find ourselves very irresistible to the other people, to the strangers, to the rest of the world. Kaya nung pagdating namin dito, we were soaking in a lot of irresistible people like you.
Oh, okay.
So what brought you to work in this parish?
Well, after that, the first thing that happened to us is when we migrated to the States is you find a home where you feel like you belong. And so, syempre, yung mga nauna po sa mga Pilipino doon, they established Filipino communities and parishes. So, ang una-una po namin hinahanap, syempre, katulad ng siguro ng mga overseas workers natin, ang una-una po nila hinahanap is a Filipino community. And so this is exactly what we did. My family found a Filipino community in our local parish, and that's where the gifts that the Lord has given me had started being nurtured and being unwrapped. We all come there as gifts to the church and to the whole world. And so it's a matter of really just unwrapping that gift. And then slowly for this past 16 years, the Lord has really led and guided me to slowly unlayer that gift little by little. And this is through people that God uses as instruments to open up that layer of wrapping so that the Lord Himself will be revealed to all of us. And it will be people like the clergy who will inspire you and guide you spiritually. It will be people, mga kapatwa po natin mga Pilipino na nag-mentor sa amin and they will disciple you. And so many people that God will use so that that gift will be unwrapped little by little so that Christ Himself will be revealed to us. So ngayon po, the journey was from being a Catholic music teacher at a Catholic school to a youth minister, to young adult ministries, and to being a director of liturgy and music. And our pastor here has recognized enough of that gift that I have unlayered, or the Lord has unwrapped out of me, that He has entrusted a lot of the things, the leadership and the administration that entails in the parish, so that He could really truly be the shepherd to give pastoral care to the people of God. So in other words, all of the dirty work, the dirty job goes to me, so that He can really, truly be the pastor of the church, the shepherd. To be a pastor, and that's what we are called to do. And I believe again it's that being irresistible element of the Filipinos, that one, kasi we're so irresistible that they can't say no to us. We're just so irresistible that way. And I think really we have a lot of this to thank for our Blessed Mother and Jesus Christ that we take with us. Kasi pag kumaalis po tayo, nag-iibang bayan po tayo, bit-bit po natin yung kahit saan. The Lord will always be with us. And if we just kind of unwrap our gift little by little, God will reveal Himself to us.
Wow. Thank you, Teresa. I'm wondering now, what other gifts will the Lord reveal to the church in Los Angeles through you?
Oh, praise be to God. Praise be to God. I just wanted to share to you to everybody is that what I have learned in all these years is that sabi ko, it brought me back to my memories na pag nagpupunta ka sa probinsya, yung lola ko, pag nagpapadala ng balikbayan box, yung mga tiyahin ko po, pag binuksan nila, may spa, may crinkles, lahat, diba? May Nike, pero makikita mo yun, nasa cabinet lahat. It's always displayed in the cabinet. Kasi sabi ko, Lola, bakit yung spa, bakit hindi natin kainin? Bakit yung crinkles, natin nakadisplay sa cabinet? Sabi niya, ganun kasi it's very valuable. Sa kanila, kailangan lagi nakadisplay. But I think the gifts that the Lord has given us is not meant to be displayed. It's a beautiful wrapping, it's a beautiful package that we come with, but it's meant to be given away. And to be shared.
Thank you. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I could not have given that talk. So, they shared with us their experiences, and I hope we will, as we go back to our pathways, groups, we bear in mind and heart what we have heard, the stories, and we rejoice, we thank God for the humble gift of our Filipino disciples, especially our great lay people, our great lay people who are really a gift to the Universal Church. So, nasaan po yung mga MCs?